Turn that down. Alright. All kinds of stuff. At the moment I'm putting bacon on a, hello Kimberly Cox, a half sheet that I got from the restaurant supply store, and a grate, good for making jerky and bacon. Hello Lori, hello Melanie. Yeah, I'm doing bacon here, and then I'm going to make the wife omelet. But I got to cut up a bunch of, I got to cut up some peppers and some tomatoes for it, but I figure while I'm cutting the vegetables, I might as well cut up the cucumber I've got as well. I have one dirty cutting board, you know. What's up, Pat Pierce? Sounds good. I hope you and the wife are doing, yeah, it's hot as shit here. Got heat indexes of like 110. Hello, Nana's Treasure Hall. That's like 96, 97 degrees or something outside right now. It is not friendly at all. Hence the fact I'm indoors. Got my work done early today. It's storming there. I could go for a storm right now. It would cool it down considerably if it would just storm. Got enough to leave water spots on the windshield. Melanie Tyler, I'm making barbecue pork chops and homemade mashed potatoes. Hey, can't go wrong with some pig and potatoes. The shed is, I got to get some more materials and undo. I was done the other night with working on that shed because I've been out there for like 5 hours with those two retards. And I say that just because they're idiots. But anyway, I've been out with them all day, and I left Ricky out in the yard. I come back out in the morning, and there was more work done that definitely needs to be undone. Hello, Melanie Tyler from Kentucky. Wait, no, that was Atlanta. That was Georgia, excuse me. Didn't want to insult anybody from Kentucky. I may find myself in a hole in the ground somewhere. And that's all that's going to fit on there. Wish I had a better camera angle in my kitchen so that I could actually have my face and what I'm doing. We are good, Joy. My kitchen's only about 5 feet wide. Well, it's bigger than that. It's not a whole lot. Literally only have about, Des Moines is getting hit, yeah. I was just watching the Weather Channel too. Iowa is getting fucking hammered right now. Well, I wish I had a big kitchen. This piece of countertop is maybe 3 feet. This one's maybe 2.5. If I'm lucky. I miss having a big kitchen. Have not had a big kitchen or a dishwasher for that matter in 7 years.
An electric dishwasher.
I'm sorry, yes, an electric dishwasher. I'm sorry, dear. I try not to refer to you as my dishwasher. That's kind of disrespectful. Yeah, good old Iowa. place I don't think I've ever been. Well, that was peppered bacon that went in the oven. That's going to cook for, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes. There's going to end up being an omelet in that pan. But I got to cut some vegetables first before I make said omelet. And I'm going to have probably toast, seeing as I don't eat eggs. It's a miracle that I can even cook eggs, to be honest with you, because they stink. But, you know. July 7th, fun day at the house. Still going to happen. Well, it's a matter of getting there. Got work. This is my busy season. Although the wife has the summer off, this is my busy season. Got shit to do. Thankfully, I got all my equipment replaced, and it is not going to be an issue. My kids think I'm weird because I clean as I cook. Why not? It isn't necessarily cleaning as you cook so much as just keeping your workspace handled. This knife came from the Goodwill. In a local culinary school knife kit. Apparently somebody decided that cooking was not for them, and they donated their knives to the Goodwill, and I bought them for like $10. I got a whole set of knives. So the missus is just going to walk by the camera and not say hi or anything.
Hello. I was tidying up the table for dinner here.
Tidying up the table for dinner. Okay. Got a whole lot of talkative people here today. Probably because they're over watching Ricky and Robbie build a fucked up shed in my backyard that I got to tear part of down, right?
Hi, Pat.
My mother and grandmother are doing all right. I was trying to convince my mother. Perhaps you can find her. If you're in the Facebook group, you know how to find my mother because she's everywhere. I was having a conversation with her the other night about starting a segment called something to the tune of Mama Nobody's Kitchen, where I take the cameras over to her house and I film her cooking, what it is that she cooks, and start a whole nother segment with I don't know.
But they were cooking outside earlier.
Yeah, I know they were cooking out there earlier.
Okay.
That was just. Now, perhaps find her on Facebook and let her know if you would watch Mama Nobody's Kitchen. Perhaps could even have Grandma cooking. Do you want slices or chunks with these cucumbers, dear?
Slices, please.
Okay. Well, there you go. If you're in the Facebook group, you know where to find my mother. She posts there quite often. Blow it up. Tell her you want to see Mama Nobody's Kitchen. She wants to do some shit.
What?
The DASH diet.
To decrease her sodium for her blood pressure.
Just haven't explored the route of which where we're headed with it yet. It's still in the creative process. Are you gonna stick your hand in there too, cucumber?
No, I was smelling whatever you were smelling.
I think we're smelling the pepper in the oven on the bacon.
She could incorporate her little garden and how she includes her fresh ingredients.
Yeah. I mean, my thought is, people watch Martha Stewart, and that woman ain't got a fucking personality to save herself. My mother's at least got a personality. She'll take that one. Still got lots of time on this bacon. I'm almost done cutting. Oh. Cucumber not very good there.
That end was a little wrinkly.
A little mushy. The end was a little bit ball-sacky. Oh. Cutting peppers. It's raining tacos. Just made salsa verde today and some guacamole. Hey, hey. I could go for some guacamole.
And your mom's not a crook. Crook? No.
My mom is not a crook. Absolutely not.
Said with love, she might have some opinions.
She's not a crook or a cook. Nah, she cooks all right. I mean, hell, I made it. I'm alive, aren't I? I didn't die. And sorry, Mom, if you're watching this, I'm not cutting up the tomato that you brought me from your garden today. I've had these for like 4 or 5 days, and they need some love before those tomatoes do.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, Martha Stewart. Sorry. I wasn't following that there for a moment.
Thank you.
To get off the subject, but has anyone here watched Molly's movement? Nope. Does she take laxatives and have to take a movement? Molly's movement.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, that sounds like somebody needs to take a dump. If you ask me, poor wordage. Could be the funniest shit on YouTube.
She passed.
Oh, well.
Oh.
I mean, no disrespect. I've never heard of an individual.
No.
Well, sorry.
Yeah.
Now I got everybody shit talking. I didn't mean to go down that road. I figured it was an active YouTube channel. Oh, see, always trying to be funny and then pissing people off at the same time, being insensitive. Not much, Colby. She had dementia, and her son recorded her and him to show people. I won't soon be watching that because I'm going to be going through that with my own grandmother real soon, and I don't need a. Yeah. That's a shitty deal.
Yeah.
And again, you gotta wonder though, like, if the videos are monetized, I mean, was the guy, I don't know, exploiting what little bit of life was left? I don't know. Well, I got bacon in the oven, Colby. Crap, it's smoking, but not burning. Perhaps I should turn that down a little bit. Colby, I eat cheese some. Actually had a different name than that at some point. But... And then I'm gonna make the wife an omelet, but it's gonna be a little bit on the omelet because we're waiting on the bacon. Oh man, I got some shell in there. BLT with guacamole, that does sound good. Mr. Nobody, I had to go through it with my grandma. It's not easy, which, yeah, well, she had a stroke about, but then, I was still working at Good Natured at the time when I had to send Daniel a message about it. It's been probably 5 or 6 years. She had a stroke. I mean, she's recovered fairly well for somebody who's had a stroke. But it's been a process. Jesus.
Yeah.
67. Well, dear, you only you stick your hand out in front of
Yeah,
the
now
camera,
you
and,
see
and this
that.
is gonna be proof of why you might not even make it to 67 until you get dementia here. You in here stealing food from the cook. Cut you up.
Quality control.
Quality control, unpackaged pepperoni.
Oh.
Grandmother was 87. Yeah, mine is 84 at the moment. These are all vital ingredients for an omelet here, of course. Pepperoni, tomatoes, peppers. It's never easy, man. Everybody around me is getting old and dying, man. It's hard to deal with. And what's shitty is that we have a grandfather that well, he wrote us off about 33 years ago, give or take. Oh yeah, we got the cheese.
Of course.
He, ran off on my grandmother about 33 years ago and decided to never come back. And somehow that fucker is still alive. Everybody else around him is, like in the last year I lost my dad. I lost my dad's mother. Lost a buddy of mine. All just, well, take that back. My dad's mom, that grandma, she had cancer. And everybody had been preparing. I don't know the wordage for. It wasn't like I don't know. Everybody kind of saw that was coming. All right, lots of cheese. Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. You start getting old, people start dying off. Like, I don't know, man. That's not. It's no fun. No fun at all. This bacon is cooking weird. It was cut and packaged. Kind of strange. It was kind of fat and short rather than long and skinny, like it was almost like it was back bacon. Oh. We are found. Young. Wow, I'm 36. The wife just turned 54.
Excuse me. Not quite, but yes, I did have a birthday. Yes,
Yeah.
I am older.
My vicarious life. Hello, Chloe. Or no, that's not Chloe. She
That's not.
responded to you. Never mind. I was just reading the comments, and that made me think that's who that was. I apologize. Now, she responded to a comment that they said, yeah, never mind.
Oh, thank you.
Life's a gigantic lottery, dude. When your numbers are up, you check out, and that's it. Yeah, well, which turn? 55. Well, the wife didn't really turn 54, I promise.
Happy belated birthday,
However,
Joy.
she will be 45 before I turn 40. As she stands over there jiggling back and forth. I see boobies. Oh. Well, it's
Can you?
out there.
Can you?
I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, sorta.
It's,
Work in progress.
we're getting there.
I had a nice, peaceful birthday.
Would you care to
Thanks for
discuss what we
asking.
did for your birthday, dear?
Well, we hardly left the living room. We watched 3 or so seasons of Nurse Jackie. And
All
then, yeah, and then I got taken out to dinner. Had a fabulous salad, which is what I wanted.
I had a bacon cheeseburger. She had a salad. And her birthday was yesterday, Joy. She turned a big old 43. Well, you're even wearing Richard Petty blue almost today, Miss 43. Ha ha ha.
Yes, it was a good day.
Relaxing. Yeah, we watched a ton of TV yesterday.
Let's see that.
Surprisingly, neither of us napped.
No?
Yeah, Nurse Jackie's a good show. If you haven't watched Nurse Jackie, look up Nurse Jackie and watch it. There's 7 seasons of it on Netflix. It's a good show. It's a little slow starting, but it's a good show.
Thank you all.
Yeah, they still think you're young. You should come around these parts in the morning before the coffee is made. That's like a contortion act here. You get into the refrigerator over the top. 43 in August. Cliff says, "Happy birthday, Mrs. Nobody."
Yeah.
And I'm barely 36. So,
Yeah,
I don't know entirely if I'm even hungry right now. We'll see.
I was gonna say,
Especially if we're gonna go out later.
yeah.
I might eat either something, get something on the road, or when we get back. Then you show up to listen to my foul mouth at 65 years old. I give you some applause there. 22nd anniversary of your 21st. Hey, 26 for Melanie. What day for young for 36? Well, sadly, it's so fucking hot outside that I'm probably going to do away with my beard either today or tomorrow, and go get a haircut.
Thank you, Pat.
And I'll look even younger if I don't have a beard. You care to re-aim that, seeing as I'm not working there? I'm standing over here. Thank you, Pat. It's Pat. That'll work. Over here looking like a fat guy in a free dumpster shirt. We gotta go out after dinner to Luke's 26 and he's 41. You don't have foul mouth. You have fantastic sentence embellishments. Fair enough. Now we gotta go to Harbor Freight tonight and pick up another chemical sprayer to replace the one that got stolen. And I figure there's probably a handful of dumpsters. I think Harbor Freight actually has a dumpster outside of their fence now. They had a fence, but then they got a bunch of containers delivered. So we'll see about dumpster diving this evening. If I do, the video will go up. I promise. The video will go online. Who knows? Maybe I'll film it, maybe I won't. Here, this thing's been neat. Eggs in the pan. Looking like a pool with eggs. Pan's not quite hot enough.
No, I have not ever jumped into a dumpster.
She's vertically challenged. I don't know that she could get out. Hello, Tina. No, she's never been in the dumpster.
I think we're all right. We're all right, aren't we?
As far as I know.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I had both my arms, both my legs, and all of my junk was attached in between, so, you know, can't complain. All the time. My son and daughter drove last night to GameStop and kept freaking out thinking he was going to get caught or stuck. Well, GameStop here ain't got shit in it, never. Getting out of a dumpster is a pain to be younger again. Your shed is coming along. It is sort of kind of coming along, yeah. I gotta go undo a bunch of Ricky. Wow. Oh no, his name's Robbie. He was almost Ricky Bobby. The two of them put together would have almost been Ricky Bobby.
Oh.
Oh, well, good things come in small packages. That depends. Because, you know, they say size matters in one package department. So, you know, yeah. It was a slick Ricky Robbie.
Hi, Stephanie. Glad you made it.
Oh, Stephanie. Good things come in small packages. I'll make sure to tell Daryl that, so he, or excuse me, Bubbles, so that he feels better about himself. Big things come poorly packaged. Well. Bum fights, yeah. I gotta put those two fuckers back in the truck together. This here's an omelet. There's bacon in the oven.
Well, suggestion. Oh.
Callie, the Canadian Boo. Hello. Bursting at the seams. Bit much for the inside of that, but it'll still taste all right.
Absolutely.
I had the same for tea. You guys want to see my tea bag? It's a joke. Aha. Was that one lemon fresh?
No, that's chamomile.
Chamomile. Okay.
Cozy chamomile.
Check out this bacon before that shit burns.
No. I don't think. I think them bickering is plenty.
I should have tried the camera on when I was in the backyard. Because this is walking around. Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit. The whole time. I'll move this out of the way because there ain't nothing in it.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see about the bum fights. Ricky doesn't have a fucking clue what he's talking about, to be honest with you. He won't even remember. Well, what's up, Stu? Everything is getting back to normal. I went to work and sweat my ass off this morning. It was a fucking blast, said nobody ever. I was out at 7 o'clock this morning. 7 a.m. Still trying to get my Gatorade in there. Done enough for you, dear?
Yeah.
Mind you, she's not going to eat the whole pan, I promise. That's debatable. I mean, it was honest work, but it's nasty outside. Let's see. I seen the shed video and was going so fast like a comedic act. Yeah, right? We're like the fucking Three Stooges. That's a Yeti, not a Bubba Cup. I never even found out about Yetis until Bubbles actually gave me one for Christmas a few years ago. She told them there was a pack of beers for the winter. Oh, I'm sure they would. It would have to be like either Ice House or Natty Light. It'd have to be some sort of beer that's got a higher alcohol content for a few of those guys. And I don't bring either of those fuckers anywhere even remotely close to my house when my kid is here, by the way. That's
And they don't come in the house.
No,
they did that one time.
Ricky came in that one night.
Yeah, but just
Well, I tend to drink more than this in 12 hours, but I'd like to think that if I loaded this thing with ice, today's Wednesday, Saturday morning I'd still have ice in the cup if I left it. How many pieces of bacon?
I'll start with 2.
Look at that. They're joined at the hip.
I say the Yeti can keep stuff cold for, hot. Like I make coffee at 5 in the morning and at 2 or 3 in the afternoon it's still warm. So.
I don't do coffee. I do coffee sometimes, just not all the time. Gives me the jitters. Well, 37 people here watching me do absolutely nothing.
Thanks for the thumbs up.
flipping this thing a couple of times because my wife likes her eggs kind of like I like my chicken, good and crispy. Big Yeti cup, keeps ice for hours, same with the coffee, yeah. Keeps my stuff hot. I've never put coffee in this one, but the one that Bubbles gave me actually got graduated on to the wife for a coffee cup because I need a larger cup to stay hydrated while I'm out in the weather. This weather we've been having this week is fucking horrible, man. You walk outside and I mean you'd think I was in Phoenix. It's that bad here this week. And I know I shouldn't complain. We had 8 inches of snow on the ground 6 months ago, but at least I could go slide the go-kart around in the snow.
Protein packed.
Nasty hot. Give me a thumbs up. Anyway, I'm gonna get a little up on that. Is it in the shot there?
It is, yes.
All right. Omelet and bacon. Happy
Thank
dinner,
you.
dear.
Mm-hmm.
It's Saskatchewan. Jesus, you're in Canada and it's still hot. Oh, she's even gonna put some of that slap your mama on it.
Well, yeah.
Might slap your mama if you're putting slap your mama on my eggs. Yeah. Jerry says, hey.
Well, lovely visiting folks. I'm off to eat.
Yeah, I'll hang out here for a minute and perhaps eat a piece of bacon. Oh, sorry that you're disabled there, Ms. Joy.
Thank you.
I don't need eggs though, so that's all her. And I'm not going to eat anything right now because I've got a terrible stomach, and if we're going to try to leave the house anytime in the next like 2 hours, I'm not eating anything right now. So yeah, we gotta wait though. Ain't no way. How long do you think it would take us to drive from here to Harbor Freight this time of day?
This time of day?
It'd probably take us an hour and a half.
At least.
And it's what, like 8 or 9 miles? Maybe 10? Yeah. It's funny, nobody ever taught me how to make an omelet, and I'd never eaten an omelet or even seen one. Well, that's that, Tara. And once upon a time before I was married, it is 4:40 p.m. here, Stephanie. I had a overnight guest ask me for an omelet for breakfast in the morning, and I was much obliged to figure it out, and I just kind of figured it out, and that's what it was. Oh. Peppermint tea is good for an upset stomach. Well, mine's a condition. There's a difference, Quiff. It's more than an upset stomach. Mine is a condition. It requires medication that I don't take because the medication that they want me to take for what's going on with my insides makes me want to sleep 18 hours a day, and that ain't happening. Shortly after I had my appendix out, I had to go do the camera down the throat, camera up the thing, and they put me on the medication, and I couldn't work. I couldn't even get out of bed. So I don't take it. So I deal with having issues with my stomach. Sounds like the main highway into town here. Well, it isn't. It's every road. It's the interstate, both of the interstates in both directions, all of the main roads that head north and south in both directions. What's shitty, hot peppers, it doesn't particularly make a difference. I could go eat the ghost pepper, or I could eat a peanut butter sandwich and end up with the same stomach issue. However, the wife did buy me something today. Well, I'll clearance my ass. Ain't no sticker on it that says clearance.
I promise.
Extreme heat worms, warheads. It's a combination of things that I'd rather not get into my GI on the internet. Sour, sweet, and then heat. This ought to be interesting. They call this extreme heat. Then again, they call the sour shit sour too, and it's not sour. It's not very good. That one had to be atomic green apple. No, I mean, they taste alright. They're not very good though. I mean, they'll get eaten, but I'm not gonna go out and buy another package. Ugh. It just doesn't go together. Like, it tastes like a normal sour worm, but then your mouth gets warm. Alright, well, I'm gonna get on out of here. Let's see. How are you two doing this afternoon? We are doing good, JP, but I gotta run. I apologize. Potentially a dumpster video this evening. I don't know yet. We are coming up on the 3,000 subscribers mark. We shall see y'all soon, fuckers.